Hello, and welcome back to those of you that are returning. To those of you that are new, my name is Mike Maspero. I am a 44-year-old man living in San Antonio, Texas, that is using this vlog as a visual representation of my personal journey to growth and enlightenment. And this is the 14th week that I have been doing this. I started out very different person. I started out very in a much darker place than I am now. I've done a lot of reflecting with myself, with relationships, with situations that have come and gone throughout not just my recent life, but throughout my entire life to get a better understanding of myself. And it's been a long journey. I know I've only been doing this for 14 weeks, but through the things that I've learned about myself and the insight that I've gained about who I am and the person that I am ultimately becoming has been very freeing. It's been nice. And I guess that's kind of what I want to do this week is hopefully not make too long of a video, but just to kind of recap the things that I've done and recap where I started to where I am now, because I feel like I've come a long way, and I know that my journey is not anywhere near done, but at the same time I feel like the work that I've done on myself has made me move in leaps and bounds down this path, this destined path that ultimately we're all on, right? So when I started out 3.5 months ago, almost 4 months ago, I was in bad shape. I was in a very dark place. I was dealing with grief and the loss of a relationship that I thought was going to really be the last relationship that I would ever be in. And through the self reflection that I've done, through lots of reading, through lots of deep diving into myself, I've come to the understanding that even though that relationship did mean a lot to me, and ultimately it still does mean a lot to me, um, that in the end, just because it means a lot doesn't mean that it was meant to be forever. And it's okay if that's the case. Things happen, people change, life happens. All of these things happen, and ultimately in the end we have a path that we are set on, that we are destined to go down. And sometimes the things that we think are part of our path are not always part of that path, and sometimes the things that we think aren't part of our path are actually part of the makeup of who we are and what we do. And figuring that out has been a journey in itself, and thinking of those things and trying to understand more about what this destined path is, and understanding that there's twists and turns that come with this path, and that no path is perfect, when for so long and so much of my time in my life I've always tried to be that perfect, right? And even though I'm not anywhere near perfect, and I never have been, that we try to think that there is this perfect that's out there, and life is just not. Um, it comes with the ideas of thinking that we have to fit into this mold, and thinking that we're supposed to be this specific person that really we're not. We're just supposed to be who we are, and allow the person that we are to shine through, and that the people that want that light and gravitate towards that light are the people that are supposed to be in your life. And ultimately, it's a scary proposition to think that being yourself and being who you think well, not really even being who you think you are, just being the person that you are is sometimes a daunting task. Sometimes it is a task that is scary and elicits fear. And sometimes it's freeing and getting to a point to where you are who you are, and the people who are going to be in your life are going to be there regardless of who you are and what you do and how you think. And once you get to the point where you think of life in that way, it's freeing. And that's kind of where I'm at right now, is coming from that dark place where I was trying to rationalize everything that happened, and trying to get answers and trying to really like fully understand why did this happen, and what could I have done, and what did I do, and what did I didn't do, and how did I mess things up, when really it's not even that. It's just being yourself and letting life happen. That's that's so scary, uh, to think about. Like, I'm just going to be myself, and whatever happens happens, and when it happens, I'll know that it's happening in the right way, and when it's not happening in the right way, I'll know. And just let the universe do what it's supposed to do, and everything will work out the way that it's supposed to. Because of the way that we're taught about how life is, and how life is supposed to be, for a lot of people, having that kind of thought process and trying to live your life in that way is almost impossible, because we do put ourselves within these boxes, and we do put ourselves within these categories, and I am this and I am that, and I am going to do this because this is what I'm supposed to do, when really the only thing we're supposed to do is be who we are. The world needs us to be ourselves. The light that we shine and the love that we're able to give to this world is all that the world needs. Now, some of us are able to give more than others. Some of us are able to provide light that others don't have. Some of us are able to instill and inspire and give to other people where others can't. you know it's finding our niche, it's finding our spot, it's finding our place, in understanding that the things that we have to give to this world are enough. The things that we have to give to others is enough. That we are enough, that the person that you are is enough. It's taken me 44 years to figure that out. It's taken me 44 years to realize that, you know what, I am enough. That the person that I am sure has flaws, and sure there are things that are within this world that I can do, and I can't do, and it's okay. It was a very hard and tough realization for me to come to that. It was a very hard and tough realization for me to understand that I am enough with what I have and with what I have to give. But once I realized it, once I have dug down deep enough and found that light within me, I feel a new motivation for life. I feel a new motivation for the love that's in my heart that I'm able to give. I feel a new motivation for the world around me, and see things in such a different light that I can almost feel it exuding from myself. Now, do I have my days where I fall back into the old me, where I fall back into the thoughts that I had? Sure, I think everybody does. But I think now that I'm more aware of these things, and I'm more aware of not just the journey that I've been on, but also knowing the journey that I'm heading down and the journey that I'm going on, that there is a definitive light that I can shine upon this world, and with that light, that others can feel it, and others can hopefully draw from that light and draw from me, and and feel the things that I feel. Now, I'm no expert in any of this. I'm obviously just telling you my own personal thoughts. I'll be honest with you, I have no script. I have no notes. I literally just come on here and I speak the words that come from my heart. And I speak exactly what's on my mind, because I think that the realest version of myself would be one that does this. If I was to write a script, or to come up with notes and have notes that come up, talking points of, I'm going to talk about this. Sure, it would be more organized, and sure, it would be probably better quality of the videos that I have. I get more views, or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, this is who I am. And I've come to love this person that I am. And I love that this is how I do things, and that this is how my mind works, and that this is how this is how I am, how I'm going to be. And some people might gravitate to that. Some people might radiate from it. They might push away from it, and that's fine. That's fine, because at the end of the day, it's me. This is me. And this has been me for the last 14 weeks. From, like I said, from that dark and lonely place that I was in, to now somebody who's seeing things in a different light. I'm proud of myself for the journey that I've been on, and I'm proud of myself for knowing that I need to continue on this journey, and this journey is not anywhere near complete. And I'm proud of myself for becoming more aware of the world around me, the people around me, the things around me. It's enlightening, and hopefully through my words, it gives you some inspiration to start looking for that within yourself, because it's always there. It's all there. We just have to drop the fear. Don't be scared. The changes that I've made through the last 3.5 months, longer than that, have been extremely scary. They've been uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now being on video, to be completely honest with you. It makes me uncomfortable every week that I put this up for the world to see. But at the end of the day, being uncomfortable has made me more comfortable. And I hope that my ramblings and the things that I say on here touch you in a way that help you through your journey, and help you on your journey in finding your way to this enlightenment, to this freedom, to this light. So find your light and shine it. Spread the love that you have upon this world, because like I put videos on my social medias every single day. And like I say on those, the world needs it, and I need that light, and I need that love. So please shine your light, spread your love upon this world. I'm going to continue to shine my light and spread my love upon the world. Whether some of you like it or not, that's me. This is what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can continue to do this. I've been doing it every single week. I might change to be doing it every other week, just because it's getting kind of hard to come up with words and stuff to say. But I'm going to continue on, and I'm going to continue to put things out there. And when I feel inspired, and when I feel like I'm going to put things out there, I'm going to put them out there. So hopefully it will inspire you as well. So that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you found something great out of this. I hope you have a great week, and probably see you again next Wednesday. Have a wonderful week.